3, 2, 1.
Looking at him.
Looking at that camera.
Yeah.
Action.
I don't like this bit. Okay, right. Nice. Summit. Summit's coming. Did you mean to do that?
No.
Hi, I'm Rebecca and I'm the marketing manager at ACS. I thought we would sit down with Chris today and talk about his upcoming Kilimanjaro trip. So, why, Chris? Why the hell are you going up Kilimanjaro?
Good question. Sometimes I've been thinking that myself. So I guess you might remember that on Comic Relief or one of the Red Nose Days or something, I can't remember which one it was, but Chris Moores and a load of celebrities climbed Kilimanjaro about, I don't know, 10 years ago or something.
I do remember that, yeah.
So I watched it and I thought, wow, that looks mega. I've always wanted to do it ever since. Never really looked at it any more than that. And then I saw something on LinkedIn that was posted by Jack Fleckney, who's running the Legend expedition company that's taken us. He posted something on LinkedIn saying there was a couple of spaces. So I messaged Helly and I said, oh, this would be cool to go on. And she was like, why don't you go then? And that was kind of the start of it, really.
10 years in the making.
Yeah, I guess.
Going up to Kilimanjaro.
10 years in the making, yeah. So that was, 12 weeks ago that happened. And then I had a quick chat with Jack, asked him a bit more information on what's included. And then, signed up.
So I guess that leads on to my next question. How do you, if someone wanted to climb Kilimanjaro, how would they do that? How did you see it?
Yeah, good question. I guess, well, I know that Jack and his team at Legend are running regular expeditions. I think that, bizarrely, he's taken us out, and then 2 days later he's taken another group out. So, there's going to be lots of those, I'm sure, throughout the year. But I guess you need to find a reputable company. There are a lot of charlatans out there that are running these expedition companies. There was one on the news even only yesterday that 26 people had all paid their money, arrived at Tanzania, and only to be told that it's not going ahead. So they had to raise funds to try and get themselves sorted and get up there. But find a reputable company, do some research, and then sign yourself up. I guess it's one of those things that it's a big bucket list tick. It is for me.
Yeah, definitely.
And it'll be good to push yourself out your comfort zone a little bit, I guess. That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And you're doing it on your own?
So I'm doing it on my own by such as I don't know anyone going. There's a group of 10.
Yeah.
I don't know any of them.
Made any friends?
I haven't
Sent
even met
them a
them.
message?
I haven't even met anyone. So I think we're...
Didn't you say you were meant to be sharing a tent with someone?
Yeah, I kind of decided against that, if I'm honest. I'm a bit more I like my own space with that stuff. So I've paid slightly extra, only a little bit, to have my tent. There'll be a very good reason for that.
No cozying up on the
very good reason for that.
Yeah.
But there's I'm not sharing, no. I'm doing my own. But I don't know any of the people doing it. We're doing a route called the Lamosho route, which is slightly longer and goes, takes a slightly longer trail than a couple of the other more popular ones. But the rate of success to completion is far greater, and because of the climatization and altitude and stuff that can affect and can give altitude sickness and as you go up towards the summit. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out.
And then on the altitude and the climbing part of it, what have you been doing for training? I know you're a fit guy.
I wouldn't say I'm fit, but so as part of it we get a coach online for a portal that has been setting us workouts. There's been lots of leg workouts, as you can imagine, in the gym and stuff, which typically I've always skipped. I hate working out legs.
Skipping leg day.
However, I've actually really enjoyed the training. Part of it as well is that we're having to do quite lengthy walks with weighted backpacks on and stuff to get us used to being long periods of time on our feet. So the pace of which I've been training is going to be far quicker than what we're actually walking because of the altitude. It's very much a slow and steady pace when you're there. But I've done anything from kind of a quick 5k walk to, I think the largest I've done so far is 13k. And then this weekend, particularly the weekend coming up, I've got to do, I think it's about 16 to 20k. So I'm yet to find where I'm going to do it, but there'll be something. It'll probably take me about 5 hours or something.
And you said you've been going to the gym with your poles. Are you taking your poles?
No, I considered whether I should be on the treadmill while walking boots and poles, just get muscle memory. But
when you said that, I was going to the gym just to purely catch you on the treadmill with the poles.
Yeah, no. I did think about it. I'm sure they'd let me.
I think you look a bit mental, but
I think I'd get a few interesting looks. But no, I've literally just stuck to mainly outside walking, to be fair.
So around the training, what are you going to be wearing? Is it hot? Is it cold?
So this has been an interesting bit because we've got the kit list and I'm an absolute novice when it comes to this outdoorsy stuff. I've never been somebody that... I might do a country walk with the dogs with a big coat on, a pair of jeans and maybe a pair of wellies or something, but that's as far as it's got. So to get the kit list and to try and understand the different layers that we need to wear and have, because at the bottom of the mountain there's going to be 25 degrees, it's quite near the equator. So then at the top could be minus 25. Wow. So we've got to pack and prepare and for all of those different temperatures. And so it's been quite interesting trying to understand that as an absolute novice. And the guys in places like Decathlon and Go Outdoors have been super helpful with making me not feel like an absolute prat when I've been asking questions about what's a mid layer.
Asking you silly questions.
And what kind of socks should I be wearing? And what are the best kind of walking boots and all that stuff that is completely out of my comfort zone. So
yeah, I'm quite looking forward to seeing your kit list.
Yeah,
I've heard lots about it. You've been wearing your fleeces, a couple of fleeces to work, haven't you?
Yeah, fleeces, gilets, base layers. It's been interesting but quite fun at the same time.
So how long do you think it's going to take? How long are you going to be up there to get up and down?
So the whole trip is 10 days from leaving the UK to coming back, which is... it's going to be the first time I've been away from the family for that long, which will equally be quite tough. Yeah. However, so we land in Kilimanjaro, which I didn't even realise had its own international airport.
Where is Kilimanjaro?
Tanzania.
Nice.
Yeah. It's the largest freestanding mountain in Africa.
Is it?
Well, in the world. Largest freestanding in the world, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But yeah,
you heard it here first.
Yeah. It is a 10-day trip. We have a night in a hotel, get up in the next day. Then it's 4 days up the mountain. On day 4, we wake up at midnight to then go through the night to the summit. Then on into day 5, where we're then walking back down. Yeah. You only spend an hour or something up at the top, so it's not massive amounts of time. So that particular day, we're going to be up on our feet probably 15 hours. And then it's 4 days back down, another night in the hotel, and then come back. So 10 days, yeah.
15 hours on your feet is a long old time. So is there anywhere in Northampton similar? Can you do a practice run?
I guess I've downloaded this All Trails app that I've found, because I've definitely, through the training, developed a bit of a love of the countryside that I didn't know I had. Finding all these different places to walk. But when I signed up, I asked the same question actually. So, do I need to go to Snowdon or somewhere? And the answer is no. There's nothing in the UK that can prepare you for it. You've just got to get the strength in your legs to make sure that you can sustain long periods on your feet. Obviously, I've been eating well and I've been doing the usual kind of stuff that you would do if you were training for something.
He says he's been eating well. You have had a meatball marinara from Subway most days.
Nah,
I
you've
wouldn't
got that
say.
wrong. I've had the occasional steak and cheese, but not meatball marinara.
That's on a treat day.
Yeah.
What did you have yesterday?
Never eat meatball marinara.
You
I've
definitely
made that
do.
up. Absolutely made that up.
Okay then. Well, how you feel? Are you nervous? How are you feeling about it all? You've got 2 weeks.
I'm not nervous at the moment. I think if I watch videos and stuff, I kind of occasionally might get a little flutter of the butterflies in the tummy, but I don't really tend to
Depends
think
what video
about
you're watching.
stuff. Well, yeah, I don't tend to overthink things like that. So at the moment now, I'm feeling okay.
Feeling good. And what's the date? When do you go?
5th of February.
5th of Feb, and that's when you jet off, or you start climbing.
That's when we leave. Yeah, yeah.
Ready
The
for
actual
it.
date for starting the hike is the 6th. So yeah,
And you're gonna do it? You're gonna make it?
absolutely, 100%. Watch this space. Summit's coming.